Hello and welcome to Fusion Fundamentals with me, MJ. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to make this little push pin. We're going to be doing this in Fusion 360 as well as Onshape, just to give you an idea of the two different platforms that I have been using. You can see some of the differences between them. The technical drawing for this will be in a Google Drive folder. The link is in the description. So follow along and see how you go. So here, using Onshape, I've just created a new sketch. I'm going to sketch here on the front plane. I can push N and it'll make it normal to that plane. We are going to draw our pin. So we're just going to draw the head of the push pin. I'm going to use the line tool, go up and just get a couple of these lines in. L for line tool. And I'm just going to make these random lengths and we will dimension them shortly. This bottom one I'm just going to go past there, because last time I tried to make the little curve and it was giving me some issues, so that's what I'll do there. And to dimension it, I have got this pin head. It's got an overall dimension on the top here of 7.3, so I can go 7.3 divided by 2 and it will work it out for me. There, it's scaled everything down for me. This next one as well, I'll dimension it. It is 3.3, so that would be 3.3 divided by 2. So Onshape's quite a cool program. Only problem is that because it's only online, it can give you some issues when your internet speed is a bit poor. So this will be 9/2. Now we can start getting the dimensions between them. So that's 3 millimeters. You'll see everything will start to turn black once it's been dimensioned. And this is 2.3. So we're going to start off. We're going to start off by making this curve here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 3-point arc, select that. Select these 2 points, and you can see as we move it out, it moves it. So I'm just going to make it a little bit less than what I want, and then I'm going to dimension it. So according to the dimensions, that's 2.4 millimeters. So there we go, it is constrained according to what we want. Again, I'm going to use a 3-point arc, select that point, select any point on this line, and then we will go 3.2. So the reason I did it like this, when I was doing the little practice one, it was giving me some issues where it would make this big bulge or not join the line properly, so I just chose to do it like this. You can push M. M is your trim tool, so we just trim off the excess there, and then we can use our line tool and go between those points. Now it's the same in Fusion. We've got a revolve tool. We select the areas being revolved. Let's try that again. Okay, now selected. Now we select the revolve axis and we should have our pin head. So we can see there we've got the pin head, nice. Now we just need to draw the pin. So I'm going to create a sketch, select that plane and push N. We're going normal to the plane we're on. Circle, let it snap to center there. This is 1.2 millimeters. So let's just click there, 1.2. Okay, now we will extrude this. You see I'm not actually selecting the right surface there. We want the inside there. And that's not 25, that's 9 millimeters. So you can check out this technical drawing on the Google Drive folder. Then you can follow along from there. Now we're just going to do the point. So I'll just do a sketch. Doesn't really matter what plane, as long as it's one of these vertical planes. And I want to use this line, so I'll push U for use. Okay, so now it's giving me some issues. Let me just try that again. So sketch, selected a plane, U, sketch plane, so we've got our sketch plane, U for use. So now we can draw lines that snap onto there. See there, it snaps to the center. And now we're going to dimension them. So this line has 36 degrees in total, so that would be 36 over 2. That would be the head of the needle. Again, we'll use the revolve tool. Select that as the revolve face, then the axis will be this axis. Let me just zoom out. And there we've got our pin. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to do it in Fusion 360. So now we're going to do that pin again, obviously just in Fusion 360. You'll note that it's very similar, the layout. So we will create a sketch on the front plane here. You can see it automatically rotates to the plane we want to work on. Draw our lines. Again, we'll start by drawing the various lines and then dimensioning them just now. So this one is 9 over 2, we can just go 4.5, do the math. This one we made a bit longer because I had the same issue when I tried it in this one where it was doing funny things with the curve, but that's fine. This one is 3.3 over 2, and this one will be 7.3 over 2. I'm just doing it right at the end because everything will be adjusted when we do the distance between them. So let's dimension this. The computer's running a little bit slow today, don't know why. There we go, 3 millimeters. This is 7.8. And this is 2.3. Okay. So that's the beginnings of what we need. I'm going to go in here and use an arc, a 3-point arc. Same as what we did in Onshape. select the 2 points, curve it out. I don't want it to snap to tangent there because then it's going to be dimensioned already. So now I'll just dimension this, and that is 2.4 millimeters. Then I will create the arc again, 3-point arc between this point and this line. And dimension this one, it is 3.2. So I'll put in there 3.2, and it's made that for us. So I'm going to just trim this here, trim this little excess piece, and join a line from that point to that point. You can see now we've got our closed profile that we can revolve. So we'll select the revolve tool and select the profiles, and we'll go and choose the axis as the upright there, and it's a new body. Okay, so I prefer Fusion 360. It's got it just feels a bit better, and the basic rendering is also, you get some reflection on it. It just feels a bit better. But Onshape is a really powerful tool. Only drawback is it's only online, so when you've got crappy internet like me, you have some issues from time to time. So now let's do this pin. We've got our center diameter circle. Let's snap to center there. We want this at 1.2, and then I'll finish sketch. Now we'll extrude that, and this was 9 millimeters. Set that to 9, and I'm going to make this a separate body just so I can add some properties to it just now. So over here we'll have 2 bodies, this one and the pin, and then the head. Now we need to create the tip of this pin, so we'll choose that plane, and we want to project this, so I'm going to push P. We want to project that line. In Onshape it's called use, so it's just the terminology to get used to. So I'll select the center line there, go down and snap it to there. So now it's not fully constrained. What I need to do now is dimension between these two, and that was 36 degrees divided by 2. So now it's set our height, it's set all the parameters, and I can see it's fully constrained. So I can finish sketch there, and then we'll go back into revolve. Select revolve on this one, select the axis, and join. So it'll join it onto that body. So there we've got our drawing pin. I'm just going to add some color to it. We didn't do that in Onshape, but let's do it here quick. So in my technical drawing, this is a blue push pin. So let's find something blue. That looks nice. We'll drag it over, not onto the face, but onto the whole body. And then we can look for a stainless steel. Metal, stainless, and we'll just drag it across. And there we go. We've got our push pin. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Keep an eye out for more content, and don't forget you can get the technical drawing for this from the Google Drive. The link is in the description. Until next time, bye. Cut.